This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Monday. The amendments made to 17 qualifying standards for the 2016 Rio Olympic Games can be beneficial to Bahamian track and field athletes looking to make the mark. The previous qualifying standards in those 17 events were said to be very high. However, not all of the changes will affect Bahamian athletes, but it should add to the total number of persons who are seeking to represent the Bahamas at the Rio Games. You should see persons qualifying in the women's 400 meters. The new time is 52.20 seconds. Adjustments were also seen in the men and women's 800 meters and 1500 meters. The women's 5,000 meters. The qualifying times for the men and women's marathon was also adjusted. The men's 3,000 steeplechase. The women's high jump mark was also lowered. Triple jump for men and women, shot put for women, discus and hammer throws for men, the women's 20-kilometer race walk, and the 50-kilometer walk. The qualifying period is May 2015 to July 2016. As in the past, athletes have to meet the standards during that period. The Bahamas Olympic Committee made a commitment to do their part when it comes to educating our athletes about the changes made for the Rio Games. Secretary General Romel Knowles also revealed that the executives make it their duties to ensure that all athletes take the necessary precautions when it comes to anti-doping.
From the Bahamas Olympic Committee standpoint, education is always the best remedy to advise our athletes on the precaution that they must take. Our head of medical team, Dr. Ricky Davis, is very vigilant in that regard, having been a doping control officer himself. And of course, the Bahamas Anti-Doping Commission has been doing an excellent job. I want to encourage member federation and athletes to become more involved with the activities of the Bahamas Doping Commission. I know it's a boring exercise, but the information is critical. We know what embarrassment it can cost not only the athlete and his family, but the Bahamas, as a matter of fact, when there's a violation.
Why not celebrate Christmas in the Bahamas? That's what the players from Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders and Western Michigan Broncos are planning to do. They'll meet on the gridiron on Christmas Eve, playing in the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl. Our Jonathan Benson tells us just how the excitement is growing for the players, coaches, and hundreds of fans who will be coming.
Bowl games are the perfect opportunity for college teams to escape the cold weather and spend a few days in paradise. For Western Michigan and Middle Tennessee, paradise this year is in the Bahamas.
There's a lot of other places you go to a bowl game where you sit there and go, well, do I really want to go out there? This is not one of those places. I know this. We have a video released of when we actually told our players that we were actually coming to the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl, and they went absolutely crazy. So I think they're like little kids in a candy store. They cannot wait to be here. Practices are a lot more exciting when you're coming to the Bahamas. There's a big light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to deal with snow. You don't have to deal with those things.
Not only are the players excited to come, but fans as well.
We'll have a great turnout. We really will. We have a very close-knit family. We decided to recruit a 6-hour radius around Kalamazoo, Michigan, around the Midwest when we got there for this particular reason. We want not only mom and dad, but brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, teachers, family members, friends, to show support no matter where they go. And again, it doesn't take much convincing to tell people that we're heading to the Bahamas and would you like to come?
I have a daughter, Emily, who's a freshman in college, and normally she asks, can I get sideline passes, 4 or 5 sideline passes for her friends. She asked for how many seats can she get on the plane to bring her friends.
The Popeyes Bahamas Bowl will kick off 12 noon on Christmas Eve at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. Jonathan Benson, ZNS Total Sports.
Thanks so much, Jonathan. Grant Hill and the Atlanta Hawks can possibly be the newest professional team coming to hoop it up in the Bahamas. Prime Minister Right Honorable Perry Christie, along with Minister of Tourism Obi Wilchcombe, hinted on the new partnership with the franchise.
We just told Grant Hill, who's a homeowner here, that the Miami Heat came to the Bahamas and had part of their preparation for their NBA season. And he indicated that he's just purchased with the group the Atlanta Hawks basketball team. And so the minister indicated to him it would be a wonderful idea for that Atlanta Hawks basketball team to come to the Bahamas.
As you can see, the Atlanta Hawks is just one of many professional teams that took advantage of the Sports in Paradise program introduced by the Ministry of Tourism. This is the latest move in expanding the brand, says Minister Obi Wilchcombe.
No, we're going to build upon the Miami Heat relationship. In fact, we feel good about how well they're playing. And the Miami Dolphins is a major event this weekend. The Bahamas again involved, always involved because we want more and more. But don't forget, Grant Hill's connected to the team in Atlanta. That's another part of our market. It's 2 hours away. So Miami, half hour away, Atlanta, 2 hours away. The co-branding helps you build your brand.
That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.